Welcome back to Two Dudes and a Mexican. I am your host, some dude named Victor Salazar. To the left of me, some dude named Peter Soprano.
What's up?
To the right of me, our resident Mexican, David Quinones.
Hola, mi gente.
Woo! Wednesday, boys.
Yep.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
I don't know what we call this. I guess Wine Wednesday and beers included.
Beer, wine Wednesday.
Ooh. We're at Bogey's, by the way.
Yep.
Our Wednesday spot. $8 wine bottles. What is it? $10 pastas.
Yeah, $10 pasta night.
Pretty awesome place to come to.
$8 bottle.
Pretty awesome place to come to. So let's get right into it, boys. I know trivia is starting in about a half hour. I don't even know if the guy's here yet.
He's not here yet.
Maybe he quit.
Not yet.
Maybe he quit. Maybe he quit. Hope he didn't quit. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
So last time we were talking about football, not the American version.
Football.
Football.
The 4 o'clock game last week, Peru versus Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil is reigning Copa America champions. How did you see that play out? Did it play out to what you thought it was going to be?
It did. I thought Brazil needed to get out early. They got a goal in the first 15 to 20 minute mark. They got their first goal. Peru was able to get back there, but I just thought Brazil played overall. They were faster. I thought at the start of the game they were a little bit slower because it was raining and kind of slowed them down a little bit. But I just think they're a faster team. They have so much young talent. I thought it just shined through on that day.
Fair enough. I like the way Peru played in the first half. I think the dynamic of the game changed on the second goal that Brazil scored.
Definitely.
I think going in, what was the guy's name? Ramirez? Ramirez scored the penalty kick.
Yeah.
I thought if you're Peru, 47 minutes.
You had some hope there.
You had some hope there, and then just like that, it ended.
Yeah, it's tough.
How did you think they felt going into the second half down 2-1 instead of being tied at 1?
That's big. I mean, come on. I mean, going into the second half, if you're tied, I think your momentum's up, your confidence up. I mean, you think it can be done. Being down at the half, that's not where you want to be at. But I mean, anything's possible too. So, but I mean, listen. Let's be honest here. Last time they played each other during the group stages,
5-0.
obviously Brazil won 5-0. So, I think that's got to be in your head also. I just thought, obviously Brazil was the better team, probably the best team, in this tournament. Yeah.
We're inconsistent though. They were a little.
We were. No. And listen, that's on us. That's on us.
No. I mean, Brazil's a little.
Oh, I thought you said we were inconsistent.
No.
I'm not saying we were because we
I mean,
didn't think
they had a tie
Peru
with
would be in it.
Venezuela. They showed some inconsistencies too.
Sure.
So they showed up when it mattered.
They did.
I thought Vic made a great point the same while we were watching when it was like in football you would hate to give up a touchdown the last 2 minutes of the half,
That's
the last
true.
2 minutes of the game.
It's huge.
And that goal just
It's
goes
huge.
whatever.
It's huge.
You don't ever want to give up a goal in extra time.
That was a heartbreak.
No matter what half it is. I think
It's almost like I shouldn't have given that goal up.
Yeah.
It could have been this, but now it's this. So it can have a
because
psychological
it's a
impact.
different story. If it's
Without
a
a doubt.
different,
Stopped you from playing for a
without
time,
a
playing for
doubt.
kids.
I agree.
It's a different dynamic going in there, 1-1 than 2-1. Good for Brazil. I mean, a lot's being said. Messi made some comments saying that this tournament was set up for them. And I agree with them. The semifinal game, I really thought they got some calls that they shouldn't have got, and Argentina got screwed a little bit, and that might cost Messi, I don't know, some money from Conmebol. But that's besides the point. Brazil's Copa America champions.
Brazil.
What do you think that does to them moving forward, being that they were a nation that got embarrassed 7-1 on their home
7-1.
turf
Yeah.
against Germany,
Yeah.
and at last year's World Cup, or was it last year, 2018, right?
Yeah.
Lost 2-1 against Belgium in the quarterfinals.
I think this is just going to show the youth because we already went through it that they have all young people on their team except for 2 people, except for just Thiago and for Dani Alves.
Dani Alves, yeah.
So other than that, everybody is 27, 28 or under. So they're going to be ready in 3 years to go completely all out. They said that this is going to be their tournament to try to lose.
think-
And Neymar wasn't playing either.
Yeah.
You think that team can compete?
They may not need them.
You think that team can compete with the likes of France,
I think
defending world champs? Germany's a little bit on the downside, but like the Dutch are on the rise. England is going to be England. I mean, they still have players.
Still not-
Spain. You think Brazil can elevate them? I mean, they're the only team, the only country with 5 World Cup championships.
It'll be a
I
good
think
match.
without
You
a doubt.
think right now that team is ready to compete with the powers of Europe?
Oh, exactly.
Because I don't see any other team in South America. Usually it's South America versus Europe, some type of World Cup final, whatever, whether it be Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina against the powers of Europe. Right now, the only team that stands out to me in South America is Brazil. You think they can go compete with the likes of Spain,
Well, definitely.
England, Germany, France? I mean, maybe Italy, maybe Portugal on a good day. Like,
There's a saying. There is no World Cup without Brazil in the World Cup. So they definitely can, compete with the best of the best. They have a good group of youth players coming up. They showed it in this tournament. It's great confidence going forward for the country, for the national team. They might need to do a couple of changes and a couple of tweaks to their, the rosters to see who they're going to go, forward with in terms of, with the national team. Oh yeah, I mean Brazil. Listen, Brazilians know. I mean, they're born with a soccer ball in their cribs, so anything is possible with them. So I think they definitely can.
Anything possible, or is anything possible?
But wait a minute, I want to bring up one thing. Is you named all those teams just now. You didn't even bring up the team that we all picked to win the tournament, Colombia. Why can't Colombia snap out of that?
Because it always seems like we picked them to do something, and they just end up short. They're like the Peyton Mannings of
Hey, he eventually
football.
broke through though. He eventually broke through though.
How long did it take him?
He still did it. I mean, you don't want to be the one that was supporting them the whole time, and then when
But
they
here's
break
the
through,
thing.
you're
Here's the
not.
thing. Here's the only problem. The only problem is there's more than just Tom Brady in football.
Yeah.
There is in your own federation Messi.
Yeah.
There is Neymar. There is Coutinho. There is Everton, who came out of nowhere, had amazing. And there is on the other side of the continent, there is Mbappe.
Yeah.
There is,
Griezmann.
Yeah.
There is Harry Kane.
Yeah.
There is.
Whoa.
I mean, you can name a lot of people in Europe right now.
You can. But
So
I
it's
mean,
like, James and company, this was their tournament to win. And what I told you guys was Chile was old. And when they played Chile, they played on the back foot. It's like a boxer.
Yeah.
It's like a boxer. They should have been more, Orlando Salido instead of Floyd Mayweather against Chile. But they decided to be.
If there was an extra time though in Copa America, I'm serious. I really think Colombia would have won that game.
They were on the back
It
foot
went
the
to
whole game,
PK.
though.
It went to
They were-
PKs. It went to PKs,
That was
and
the
then
problem. They
it
played-
was
they looked like they were
just.
playing PKs.
But if there was
Simple.
extra time for that game, I'll tell you right now, I'm almost sure, or at least I would have bet $100 on it that Colombia would have won that game.
I don't know. They played on the back foot the whole game. When Peru played Chile, they played front foot the whole game because they were older. It's like
They
Bernard
did.
Hopkins. It's
They
like Bernard
jumped on him
Hopkins.
early.
It's like Bernard Hopkins when he's in his 40s, right? If you're gonna beat Tavares Cloud and let Bernard Hopkins just rest, he's gonna pick you apart.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna beat Sergei Kovalev against Bernard Hopkins, you're gonna rush him. He's an old man. That's what Chile was.
Punch
They
him
were
in the
old
mouth.
men. Punch him in the mouth.
Yeah.
And that's why Peru moved on. And they still lost in the end, but congrats to Brazil. Congrats to all my Peruvian people out there. Argentina took third. Chile took fourth. But moving on to the Gold Cup, David.
That's right, baby.
What are your thoughts on that game?
Mexico.
1-0.
Mexico.
1-0 Mexico. Over-
Definitely a lot closer than I wanted it to be.
But I said it was gonna be a tight game.
It's always
All right, not for nothing. I said it was gonna be 1-0 Mexico. I get them right like every so often. So there you go.
Both teams played well. In all honesty, United States, USA had a lot of chances.
Plenty of chances.
I mean,
Josie's still looking to open that.
Josie Altidore, had that goal right
He's
there.
done. He's
He missed
done.
it. So, it's weird because a part of the United States team, some of those players, Bradley, Altidore. So
They're a little older now.
There's older. So, but they were really good at one point, right?
Yeah.
So, it's almost like the youth.
It's like saying Jorge Campos was good at one point.
Yeah,
of
so
course
it's
he was.
like the youth is trying to take over. So like I said, they still need a little more seasoning. That was a beautiful goal by
Come on, Dave, you're Mexican.
Santos, right? Santos.
Javi Baez scored for Mexico.
I'm drawing a
That's
blank right
cheating.
now for some reason. So.
Go look it up, please.
But,
Come on.
But it was a beautiful goal by Mexico. To take that lead.
That was a nice goal.
And it happened, in the second half, obviously. So, in the first half, I mean, the teams looked pretty even. United States again had a lot of opportunities. Mexico had a lot of opportunities too. So, but good win. Again. Sometimes it doesn't have Dos Santos. I know Dos Santos. So sometimes
That's Giovanni, right?
No, his brother, Jonathan. So sometimes it's not all offense, right? You know, your defense gives you the opportunity to win that game later on, and you know they had the goal to win. It was a great win. So.
And not to mention, you didn't have some of your A guys. Although you still had Raul Jimenez, who's one of my favorites. I watched him in the Premier League all season. He's made Wolves a viable club.
Yeah.
He's made them a threat to make the top 4 in England. When it's usually just the top 6 that always make it's always the top 6 that make the top 4. Like top 6 clubs, whether it's Chelsea, Man U, Man City, Spurs, Arsenal, and who am I missing? Liverpool, European champions.
Well, I mean,
Wolves is right there. Wolves is going to compete for top 4 spot next year, I think, and that's because of Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez, I love Wolves, but he's not going to be there that much longer. Some bigger club's going to sign him soon.
And it was weird because they still had a mix of some of their A players like Memo Ochoa and Salcido and Guardado. You know what I'm saying? So some of these guys that have made a formidable name for the national team and have been there for the World Cup. So they were missing some people like Chucky Lozano and Vela and Chicharito and stuff like that. So it was weird. So but regardless, they pulled it out and they were able to win that game. And listen, that game it could have gone either way. The United States could have easily won that game.
I think they should have, but whatever. That things happen.
Easily won.
Your thoughts? You scouted the team. I mean, I know soccer, no disrespect, football isn't one of your top sports, but you scout it the same way you scout any other sport.
Yeah.
And you told me about the American team. I told you who I like. I told you who I could care less to until they make an A squad.
Yeah.
What's the future for the U.S. men's national team, who's probably going to have to get paid the same wages as the women's team?
I think they
they
got a lot of good young strikers coming up that are around 20 years old, 19 years old, whether it's Sargent, that eventually will replace Josie as a striker on the front. They got Reyna, who is 16, 17 years old, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But all these guys are signing with European teams now. You got to see how they compete over there. You got Adams, who's the potential to replace Bradley right in the middle. And if you
Bradley's old as hell, he's got to go.
Yeah, that's why I said if you have a young Adams and he's actually as good as they think he is, and then you got McKinney and Pulisic on the side, your midfield is set now. So hopefully everybody turns out as well as they think.
About Pulisic, if he can't cut in the Premier League, it's a big problem. Defenders in the Premier League take skinny guys like Pulisic and eat them up for breakfast. So you better get some meat on them thighs. Better. That skinny shit ain't gonna fly over there.
You think when he's eventually...
You think he's gonna go against Van Dijk? You think he's gonna go against Van Dijk with them skinny legs? He's gonna win balls?
They're
gonna pound him.
But remember, also he is 20 years old.
I think he's been alright. He's still developing. He's young, so
you better
give him the opportunity to get some more experience.
But there's a question.
More.
He better get thick. He better either take it in the butt or eat some beans. He better get thick.
Well, look at Messi when he first came into the league. Wasn't he like this little toothpick?
But it's a different
and then all of a sudden
he got, it's a different league, La Liga.
But that's the thing. Do you see him eventually staying in midfield, or do you see him moving up to be in the front?
He's probably better served to be in midfield. Yeah. With his stature right now, he needs to be served being midfield. If he's gonna be a striker, he needs to get some meat on the legs. Like Deontay Wilder, he needs to get some meat on the legs. You know what I'm saying? Like how we talk about. Because he doesn't have that right hand at the end.
Oh yeah, right now he's good at setting people up, so he's better for the midfield. But yeah, I think he will put on that weight.
He's not Eden Hazard yet.
Yeah, of course.
So that'd be what do you? But moving forward, what do you see the U.S. doing? 2022, are they gonna make it?
I think they will. I believe that their young players will step up, and I think they will help them make it. If you look at what's projected for them to be in that 2022 team, there's about 7 players that are 21 or under that they project to be on that team. So they have a lot of young talent that they think will project to be good for that team.
They got to make the first squad in England. In Europe.
In Europe first, yeah. But all of them are going there. Whether it's Way as a striker, Sargent as a striker. You already know Pulisic with Chelsea and Adams and McKinney. All Both of them are going to be over there, so we're going to see.
Wade's good. Wade's good.
We're going to see what they're made
Wade's
of.
and
he's another big striker.
Wade's already proven himself in the Scottish League.
So you're going to get a chance to see them real fast.
Shout out to Scottish Brian, who's a Celtic fan. Shout out to you. You have Tim Weah on your team and you love him. You're welcome.
And you like Vickers
from the U.S.
And you like Vickers at the
I do like Vickers.
Yeah.
The Knickers?
Vickers.
Oh, you said Knickers.
What's on your mind today?
Seriously.
What's wrong with you, baby?
It's a wholesome show.
Slow down to one.
Big parade in New York.
That's right.
They won't slow down to one.
Dave, you were on the Instagram stories. How did you see the parade going today?
Well, first off, shout out to my brother Heck. He sent me the Instagram.
Was he there?
So I don't know.
Was he there stealing like headbands?
It's possible, but there was a lot of crunk. How do you say crunkiness? Crunk. They were
blasted.
A lot of the girls were crunked from the.
They were blasted.
Okay.
So no, they should celebrate. I mean, they just won a big tournament. I mean,
are you sure?
The best in the world.
Are you sure Heck is alright with you saying his name on air?
I think so. I'm gonna say it again.
Is he
Shout out to Hector Quinones Jr.
Sure,
Thank you for sending me the video.
You don't need him getting in trouble.
The USA ladies.
Shout out to the porno you sent, Heck.
And shout out to the USA ladies.
Shout out to the porno you sent, Heck. I appreciate it.
For winning it, man. For the United States of America. We're proud of you, man. That's awesome. And yeah,
Two
get crunk.
girls, one cup. Thanks, Hector.
Oh my gosh.
Now he had to do that.
Oh my god.
I didn't do that. He's.
What? I thought you showed me it on your phone.
I showed you an Instagram.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Not a.
He's on her face?
That's right. I'm just kidding, Francis. It was a joke.
It's on Instagram if you guys want.
Just
follow. I don't know.
Isn't that against the rules? Isn't that against Instagram rules?
My brother sent this to me.
Go on.
Your brother sends me whatever.
Bring it back in, guys.
Bring it back in, guys.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So shout out to the ladies.
They scored left.
Not sure if you're gonna get equal pay. Hope you do. I mean, I didn't do anything.
It's PG-13, man.
Yeah, right. I was over there dropping F-bombs on camera.
Goddamn zone.
Goddamn zone. All right, so real quick, we took a poll yesterday on our Twitter page. NBA replay challenges. You get one a game, not within 2 minutes of. Is it second and fourth, or is it
Second and fourth.
Second and fourth. You can challenge foul calls, in and out of bounds,
Stupid.
3-point plays. What was the last one? Something else. Don't remember. Don't care.
The foul call's just stupid. It's gonna open up a big bag warrant for
But
that.
so a lot of people. I mean, not a lot of people. There's only 40 people you voted. You just bum motherfucker.
Next time, vote next time.
If you don't vote, vote or die, like Pete Diddy said a couple years ago.
Vote or die.
We're gonna start doing that soon. We're gonna start doing polls. We're gonna start doing clips.
Not me.
So please vote. Please vote. I love you guys. Please
No,
vote.
it's fine.
So 70% of our listeners, which is only 40 of them,
Yeah.
Put on that guy.
whatever,
28.
28.
I'm smacking.
So 28 people said hell nah to the instant replay challenge. 30% said it's needed. What are your thoughts?
I think the game has already slowed down enough. It kills momentum
I
when
agree,
they go to the replays.
I agree.
And if it was something that they went to the replay, they were done in 30 seconds and they're back, fine. But some of these replays take like 5 minutes and they're just like sitting over there and it kills the complete momentum of the game. So if they're trying to add more replays, I'm not down for that. So.
But it's only one challenge each, though. It's not.
Yeah,
But it's only one challenge each.
Yeah.
You don't get a second one, even if you're right.
Yeah.
And if you're wrong, it's already a timeout.
But
So it's 2 more timeouts at the most.
But if you're already taking like a 5-minute break for a timeout, and now you're gonna add another one to that, and possibly 2 if both of them challenge.
Who cares?
The game's gonna be 3 hours long
Who cares?
now.
The NBA Finals are 6 months. What's another 6 minutes?
It's horrible. Like it's killing the momentum of the game. It's for your entertainment, and it's not entertaining just seeing them on the
It's true,
sidelines.
and you want the fans to watch. So, like when the game,
See, the only
slows down like that, I mean, it just deters,
You don't want to see him get it right, though?
though.
You don't want to see him get it right.
I do, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
tired
there to
of
be
it.
some type of flow.
If they, like I said, if they got it done within 30 seconds or a minute, fine. But
What was the
it's taking
time
too
limit on
long.
it? They didn't give you a time
Yeah, but
limit.
they didn't give you a time limit. Remember when they said football was gonna be like 90 seconds and it still took like 3 minutes?
Shit happens. Gotta get it right.
But you can't take forever.
You know what I liked about it, though? Is
And
like,
then the flow's messed up.
There's no challenge flag, right? So how you do it, right? You call a timeout, and you twirl your finger.
Oh, come on. Oh, Oh my
Do
god.
they have a pink flag? that you can
No, you call a timeout, and if you want to challenge the call, you go like this.
I like it.
What is this?
I like it. It's like, hello,
Wrap it up.
I'm here.
Who used to do that in wrestling? It's just DDT. Whatever.
See, it was a Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
So you don't like it?
No,
You don't like it?
No.
I'm in the 30%. I like it. I think
I
you
don't
get. I think you get.
I think it's stupid.
I think the only thing I don't like is the foul calls because that's judgmental.
Yeah.
You step on the 3-point line, it's not a 3-point. You step out of
Yeah.
bounds, it's out of bounds. The
But
foul
that's
calls,
that's
the foul
subjective.
calls,
I get
the foul calls to me is gonna be what it is with the
It can
NFL.
be subjective, though.
But
Pass
that's the thing.
interference,
But
pass
that's
interference.
subjective.
So you're gonna call, you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
be able
hate
to challenge
that
pass
too.
interference.
I hate that too.
Just because the Saints, you know, whatever.
But just like you said, step out of bounds, 3-point line. They used to review that anyway. So
Under 2 minutes though.
no, yeah, but still, it's still adding on more. Those things are fine. Reviewing those are fine. But like you said, the foul calls, it's just gonna be like, oh, did he really hit his hand? Did he just had his hand? Like it's just gonna get stupid. Just like I don't like the pass interference call.
The sports is
Reviewing that either.
stupid. Sports is stupid. Because we're taking hot takes about NBA Finals that's 9 months away. Who's the best team in the league right now? Kawhi and the Clippers? Like we're really like no one's played a game yet.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's played a game yet.
Everybody hasn't even officially signed their contract
No one's
yet.
played a game. No one's played a game. Who's winning the Super Bowl next year? Oh, I got the Patriots. No one's played a game yet. All right, moving on before trivia starts.
It is absolutely free.
Best home run derby ever yesterday?
Yes.
Or Monday?
That's right, baby.
Your boy
Who
Peter
won?
Alonso?
Who won?
Second.
Polar bear, baby. Polar bear. Shout out to the polar bear.
Who had the
Vladimir.
most
Hey,
home runs?
Alonzo, baby. Let's
Who had the
go,
most-
baby.
Vladimir.
Who had the most home runs though?
Who
Vladimir.
cares? Who won?
What do you mean who cares?
Who won?
That's the
Who won?
point of it.
Who won? Who scored the most runs this year? Who won
Not
the
the best.
championship? Well, all right, so the team that scores the most home runs or runs
Yeah.
the whole year wins the championship?
No.
Okay, thank you. That's it. You answer my question.
What? What?
You guys whoever scores the most runs wins.
Yeah.
This isn't a World Series, Dave.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's
an individual competition.
It
It's not a
happened.
World Series.
It happened. Who won?
It's not a World
Who
Series.
cares about the complaint, though? I mean, who won?
I'm not complaining. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just saying. Who won? I'm saying. Who won?
Your boy won. Your boy
I didn't.
We're trying to take the Mets only win all year.
I don't structure. Yeah, let me enjoy this, man. Come on.
Hey, Alonso doubled his salary, so
Thank you.
he got $1 million and he's only making
Right.
$500,000.
And he donated some of it, baby,
Yeah.
to the Wounded Warriors Project, man.
Wow.
That's what it's
Wow, good, good.
And some
Congrats to you,
of
Peter Alonso, the only person on the Mets worth talking about.
Oh, McNeil.
McNeil couldn't even get his picture up right. They
know.
showed Jacob
Well,
the ground.
That's not on him, though.
That was bad.
That's not on him.
That was really
You make it
bad.
sound like it's on him. That was embarrassing.
Nobody still doesn't know what McDill looks like.
Cleveland, you're wrong for that, but it was nice.
Thank you, Cleveland.
That's awesome.
Nobody still doesn't know what he looks
That was
like.
awesome. Last topic, Clark. What do we got? What do we got?
All right, let's look.
What do we got? You
Well,
like
we ain't
Poppy?
we ain't gonna go through. All right, so who's in first place isn't gonna be in first place by the time the season starts?
The Twins.
Twins? You
Yep.
think they're gonna choke?
Zena and Charlie. They
Cleveland?
Back. Yep.
I don't think so. I think they'll end in first.
You think
They look like they
So
look
do you
like
think
a
any
team,
of these
so-
16 are first? You think any of them choke?
Yeah, I think one probably is.
So which one? The Dodgers, Brewers, Braves,
No, Cubs, I think.
Cubs?
I think Cubs are by a game.
Cubs probably. If I had to pick one team,
That's not a
it'd be
choke job, though.
They're not by game, but still.
This guy fucking for real? This guy fucking for real?
It's 8 o'clock.
That's fucking
Somebody was late. A diva was late like 30 minutes, I think.
Not late, I was there. Yeah, Cubs are up. Dodgers, Braves,
I think it's the Twins.
Yankees, Twins, and Astros.
I think it's the Twins.
No, I think Twins.
I'm gonna say the Twins stay there.
I think Twins stay there too. Cubs. I say the Cubs.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Cubs will probably choke, but I think it's gonna be just St. Louis. I'm not gonna say Milwaukee. I'm gonna say St. Louis. Short show because people were late today, so we gotta go.
Salute. Hey, we love
back
you. I love New Jersey.
I'm sorry, my Uber driver was late.
that guy.
Future All-Star.
Future All-Star.
MLB All-Star.
Future MLB All-Star.
So we gotta go.
We had him on the show first.
I'm on the show first. If
We
anyone
gotta go
says
win this
something-
trivia now.
If anyone says something, wants to sign them, I'm taking 10%. I don't give a fuck. That's our show. I want to give a shout out to my girl Monica. 100th episode. You want to do what? Download it. You won't be disappointed. That's our show. We're gonna be back Sunday.
We're not doing shout out ever again.
Huh?
All right. We're wrapping
It's like
up.
the longest
Yeah.
shout out, right?
All
We
right.
love you, New
We love
Jersey.
you. We'll catch you on Sunday.
We'll catch you Sunday from Agave with some tequila shots.
All right. Peace.
Peace.